Hey everybody, how are you today? How are we doing? Welcome to conversation class. Today is Friday, June 13th, and I am going to talk about dreams, sleeping dreams and goals dreams. So we're going to let our friends in from Zoom in a few minutes. I have the QR code here for you. If you want to join us on Zoom and practice your conversation skills, practice speaking in English, this is an advanced class, but we also offer other classes during the week, Monday through Friday. We also offer beginner level and intermediate level with 3 different teachers, Marcelo, Carter, and Herman, and myself, Ellen. So in a moment, we're going to let everybody in on Zoom and see what they have to say about dreams today. All right, so let's see who's on Zoom. Let's see who's here today. Hello, hello. Hey, Melvin, how are you? Hey, Omar. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing today?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Friday morning, how are we doing? I did not have my coffee yet. I still need it. How are you guys doing? Good, good. Melvin, how are you? All right. Omar, how are you doing today? Let's see. I get it. I feel the same, you guys. It's quiet this morning. Quiet. Wakana, how are you?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. How are you? Where are you joining us from?
Well, I'm here in Brazil, from São Paulo.
Amazing.
And I'm here. I received this link,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I can have it. I have to join it because it look at amazing object to talk
Mm-hmm.
about.
That's amazing. I'm so glad you're here. I know in São Paulo right now it's kind of cold, right? I've seen that in Brazil it's cold right now.
Very cold.
Crazy.
We have 9 degrees.
Oh my
Celsius.
God. Oh my God,
Very
so cold.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. Well, I hope you can be warm soon. Here in Massachusetts in the United States, it's pretty warm today. In Fahrenheit, it's almost 70 degrees. But I know that at some point it might get cold. Tomorrow will rain, so we'll see. Okay.
Time so I think it's very it's a good time for join
Yeah, perfect. Exactly. If you're
here is
home,
autumn and we are going to winter, so it's I don't like the winter.
I hear you. I hear you. Winter here in Massachusetts can be very
Oh,
cold.
very cold.
So cold.
Yes, I think that it's very cold.
It is definitely, definitely. Well, welcome, Wakana. It's nice to see you. Hey, Yogesh, how are you? How's it going? Good, good. Hi, Marian. How are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm great. Thank you.
Good. Where are you joining us from today?
Could you repeat, please, teacher?
Yes. Where are you joining us from today?
Oh, I'm doing well. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing. And where are you?
I'm in my high school that is located in Angola.
Wow, amazing, amazing. Angola. Welcome to our
In
class,
some
Miriam.
countries. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, we have amazing people joining today. I'm so excited. Khaled, how are you? So, my friends, today
Hello.
Hello, how are you, teacher?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I am okay. What about you?
I'm amazing today. I feel pretty good. It's a nice, warm, sunny day here in Massachusetts, so I feel good. We had so much
Yeah,
rain earlier in May, in June, and oh my gosh, it's nice to have the sun. So nice.
okay, that's good.
Amazing. So, my friends, there's two things I want to talk about today. The first thing, actually three. The first thing is today, what is the date today?
13th Friday,
Friday, June
13,
13th. What do you know about Friday the 13th?
13 June, yeah.
Yeah. Tell me, what do you know about Friday the 13th?
Well, here in Brazil, we are Christians and Catholics. So we have here the day of Saint Antonio.
That's nice.
Who is he's a kind of a when a girl wants to marry, she can
She'll pray to Saint Anthony?
yes, pray to him.
Ah, I
That's nice
see.
day.
Yes.
Hey, Cassia, how are you? Hello.
Hello.
Hey. We're talking first about Friday the 13th. You guys, today is Friday the 13th. And here in the United States, we call that a superstition. Superstition. It's maybe a day of bad luck. If something bad happens today, it's because it's Friday the 13th. 13, at least in the United States, in the Western world, is maybe an unlucky number, a devil's number maybe. And so today is Friday the 13th. It should be a good day. Let's hope for a good day. But Friday the 13th doesn't happen all the time. So I wanted to point it out today and talk about the word superstition. So the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is Father's Day. I have a slide here for us. Father's Day in the United States, because I know, for example, in Brazil it's different. Father's Day in the United States is this Sunday, June 15th. So in 2 days is Father's Day. Anybody here a father? Do we have any fathers here today?
Yes, I have 2 kids.
You have 2 kids? Well, happy Father's Day early,
Thank
Melvin.
you.
Thank you. Tell me about your kids.
Gabriel, he's my son. He's 6 years old. And Dariana, my daughter, who's 18 months old.
Oh, baby. I love it. So adorable. Amazing. That's amazing, Melvin. Thank you.
You know, Father's Day here in Nicaragua is not a big day. Mother's Day is, which is May 30th, right? But I think Father's Day here is the 23rd or 21st. I'm not certain since
Really?
we're
Because
not
it's not.
celebrate. We're not
Wow.
celebrated.
That's so interesting. Here in the
In
United
Veracruz
States.
too.
Yeah?
Mother's Day is big. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
But Father's Day,
It's okay. It's a smaller day. I would say similar in the United States. We still celebrate Father's Day a lot, but Mother's Day is still bigger. We know
Yeah.
mothers deserve a big, fathers do too, but mothers deserve a big day. So here in the United States, Mother's Day is always the second, I believe the second or third Sunday in May, the second Sunday in May. Father's Day is the, I believe, second or third Sunday in June. So we have Father's Day, and my dad will actually be on a vacation, but we will celebrate after. My family, we just get together. Sometimes, because it's summer, we like to have a little barbecue, American barbecue, and celebrate my dad and give him a gift and things like that, spend time together. So here, Father's Day is still pretty popular, pretty special. Anybody else here a father? Just Melvin? Let me see here.
I checked real quick. It's actually June 23rd here in Nicaragua.
Oh,
But
really?
they do all those memes on Facebook, like
Yeah.
mocking us because nobody celebrates us.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Thank you guys. So, the next thing I want to talk about is dreams. Now, I thought about two kinds of dreams. The dreams when we're sleeping or daydreaming, or our dreams that are our goals. And so I want to talk about both. And I want to talk about expressions that we use with the word dream. The word dream comes up in a lot of songs. It's something that you can talk about in multiple contexts. So, my first 4 questions for you guys. I got a lot, but we can go back and forth, don't worry. My first question is about dreams related to sleeping. Do you usually remember your dreams? What was the last dream that you remember? Let's talk about it over here. Do you usually dream? Let me remove this for you. Do you usually dream? And what was the last dream that you had? When was the last dream you remember? Who would love to share first?
I don't think so.
No? Omar, you usually don't remember your dreams?
Yeah.
So then do you feel like you don't dream often?
No. When I'm just wake up from my bed, I forget everything.
Mm-hmm. I think that used to be me.
I can remember. Yeah. I can remember a small part
Mm-hmm.
of my dream, but not the all dream.
Yeah. I know what you mean. It's very difficult to remember the full dream, but we remember small bits and pieces of the dream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Omar. Who else would like to share? Tell me, do you dream often? Do you remember your dreams? Do you remember the last time you had a dream?
I can't remember
Okay.
my last dream.
No, it's been a while. I think me too. I don't remember the last time I had a dream. It's been a while. Definitely. Marian, go ahead.
Yes, teacher, I dream, but in the morning when I get up, I can't remember my dreams. Every day is like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but I know that I dream.
Yes. Sometimes we remember later that we had a dream. We don't remember in the morning, but later in the day something happens and we say, oh my God, I had a dream about this last night. That's happened to me before. Wow, amazing. So,
I have fun fact about dreams.
yeah.
Yeah, I heard about if you want to like dream specific something specific
Mm-hmm.
before you go to sleep, write a dream on a paper,
Yeah.
and you will dream this. Yeah.
That makes sense. When you write things down, you remember them much easier. Definitely.
Yeah.
You do. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Melvin.
I wanted to say something. I don't know who was saying that about writing things down, but that's called lucid dreaming. And I remember that one time I was hearing this audio, which is on YouTube. It was Sapien Med channel. They had an audio there that it was to promote lucid dreaming, which is not there anymore. They took it off. But the thing is that I was having these weird dreams, right? Random dreams, but I felt like I was really in the dream. I stopped hearing or listening to that audio because I felt like I couldn't sleep at night.
That's so
I mean, like
different.
my mind was always busy thinking
Yeah.
of something. So I was not resting.
Yeah, you're right. We're listening even when we're sleeping. Exactly. Wow, that's so interesting. Yogesh says lucid dreaming. It's a kind of dreaming where you're almost awake. I don't really think I've really experienced this myself, but many people have. And it's almost like you wake up from your dream, but you're still dreaming. It's different.
Well, it's like you're in your dream, but you're fully conscious that you are in that dream. It's like a video game or like a movie
Yeah.
because you're seeing yourself in the dream.
Exactly. That's so interesting. That's different. Now, did you guys ever have something called a recurring dream? A dream that you have the same dream over and over?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. I haven't had like so many, but some.
I have it too. Since I was child, very little child, I have a dream that sometimes occurs again when I'm here as adult.
Mm.
Um, I in my dream, I was in a house, a
Mhm.
pretty little house, as a grandmother house, you know,
Mhm.
and the forest and all the plants all are all growing up
Mhm.
and it evolves this house. And I'm inside, very happy and very comfortable inside in this house. And that's a dream that I have since I was a child, and
Yeah.
now sometimes it returns.
That's so interesting. It sounds like it's so detailed, like you really remember every detail of this dream.
Yes,
Wow. Wow.
it's a kind of a movie again.
Yeah. That's so
I
wild.
can see the same house, the same things, and I sometimes I walk through the house
Yeah.
and see the kitchen and see the things, but it's the same house and the same forest and same.
Huh.
It's very interesting.
That is interesting. Has anybody else had a similar experience, a dream that you have so much detail or you have dream again and again and again? That's so interesting. Something for me is that I remember a lot of dreams from my childhood and not as many from my adulthood. And we can also get into nightmares eventually, a bad dream, a scary dream, because we can remember those sometimes more than the good dreams or the average dream, the neutral dream. So I have a dream from a childhood of like hanging out with children from the animated show The Rugrats. I'm not sure if you guys would be familiar with that, but that was late 90s, early 2000s, animated cartoon for children. And I had a dream that I like hung out with these children and played with them. And I had a very scary dream about the movie, the animated movie as well. It was mostly movie based. Anastasia, the like movie about the Russian princess. There was the bad guy Rasputin. Oh my God, that character scared me so bad, and I had a nightmare about him, and I was like, I'll never forget this dream, even though it was a long time ago now. But do you guys have anything like that? A dream that really you never forgot? In that case.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Yes, you can. Go
Okay,
ahead.
hello, hello everyone. Good morning or good evening from us. Good morning from you. Yes, I have a dream. My dream is that I should continue my studies and I should achieve to my goals. And I love studying. I love learning something, and I want to continue my studies. This is my dream.
That's amazing. Is there any specific area that you would like to study?
Area about no, I should say that I am from Afghanistan right now. We can't study.
I understand.
This is my dream that I should continue. It's okay that over there, for example, in another country. I should study. I should continue my studying, my learning, my lessons, my studies, and I couldn't till now. I couldn't go to there.
That's very true. If you're a woman living in Afghanistan, a girl in Afghanistan, you face a lot of restrictions around education. Wow, I really dream that for you too. I really hope that you can continue your studies because that is so important,
Yes.
and everybody should be able to study.
Yes, we never gave up, and we continue as much as we have blood in our
Yeah.
body. I think we never give up, and we study.
Yes.
And
That's amazing.
We will study.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's a great connection to, we don't only have dreams when we're sleeping, but our dreams and goals when we're awake, when we're living. And we have many dreams in life. Maybe we have a dream to live in the United States or learn English or become a CEO of a company. Maybe we have a dream to have a family, an education, so many dreams. So that's a good transition to my next question is, what is your, for example, your dream job, your next dream in life? It could be more than a job, but if you can't think of, oh, I don't know what my next dream is, what's my goal, then think of it in a small scale. A dream job, a dream house, a dream car. Think about it. If you had a dream job, Yogesh, tell me, what do you think? Yogesh, I'm sorry, we can't hear you.
Who should answer?
Our friend, now we can hear you. I got you, Yogesh.
So I dream of either going to China
Yeah,
or Japan.
very cool. I love that dream.
I really want to go in these countries because of their culture and the way these countries are developing. Developing. Yeah.
Developing.
So I
That's
want to go
awesome.
there.
If you had to choose a specific area or a city in China, where would you go first?
If I am very rich, I will go to a city where lifestyle is much better.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I will go to a city where it is easy to manage and get into a particular budget.
Makes sense, makes sense. And I think, well, at least compared to the United States where I am, it's a little easier, closer for you to go from India to China than like Boston to China. That's a long trip. So you're a lot geographically closer than we are. So you could achieve that goal.
Yes.
That's amazing.
But to name a particular city, it would be Chongqing City.
Nice. Wow. Good pronunciation. Truly. I don't speak Chinese, but to me that sounds right. Wow. So cool, Yogesh. So cool. I love that. Anybody else? What is your dream? In your next 5 years, what is your dream?
Mom.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, about your question that you asked before. My dream job is programmer. I want to continue my studies, computer science, and I want to become a good programmer. And yes, this is my dream.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Amazing dream. Programmer is not an easy job. That's a good job to have. Definitely.
Yeah. Yes, we should try.
Yes?
And we should do our best.
Of course. Always. Always. Amazing. Anyone else? What is your dream job?
Dream job? I don't know. My dream is speaking English fluently.
Amazing. Kasia, you're doing so good and you are working on your dream every day. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah. For me, in the meantime, I guess I want to speak English fluently. With correct accent.
Yes.
American accent. Yeah. So my big dream to travel to America.
Yeah.
And start up my own company. This company maintaining cars, American cars specifically, and tuning it because I obsessed about cars.
That's funny. And that's a great dream to have, to become fluent, to come to the United States, to find your dream job that you love, that you enjoy. I agree. That's amazing, Omar. We have so many people here at Approach because we are an English school. So many people that come here with their dream to speak English fluently, to learn English, to live in the United States, to eventually live here and work here and be a part of American society. And that is something that is very common here at Approach. And we call this kind of dream, the path to your dream, we say the roadmap to success. This is something that we like to call it here at Approach. No matter where you are in the world, you don't have to be in the United States. You can still follow your roadmap to success, your path to your dream. And not everybody's path looks the same. We know that for sure. We sometimes come from a very stable life, and then we move to a new country and everything is different and the language is different, but our dream is to find that happiness and that success. And so it's so crazy to see the amount of people that I know here at Approach and beyond that their dream has become realized, we would say, that they can see their dream here and it's happening in front of them. Amazing.
Absolutely, yes. But to make this dream in my country costs an arm and a leg.
Yes. Ooh, that's a good expression. Costs an arm and a leg. Yes. And that's why I understand many people come to the United States or a different country, another English-speaking country, because in their home country it can be so difficult to achieve that same dream related to the economy, the government, etc.
Yeah.
Definitely. I understand. Okay. So we have our dream job or our dream in general. Here, what I wanted to see, I wanted to ask you guys, what is something that you have already accomplished that was a dream before? What is something that you have already accomplished that you are proud of? A dream that you already achieved? Can you think of one? Yeah, go ahead. Yes, of course, you can go ahead. Go ahead, Tulsi.
Yeah. So thank you. Actually, I'm a child, so I got very inspired seeing my teacher, and I wanted to be a teacher because a teacher is a person who really, guides you, teaches you, and mentor you. So, I was so inspired by my teacher.
Yeah.
And I thought that I would be a teacher like her. In generally, what happened, I completed my graduation, but I wasn't a teacher. I was working in an office, I was doing admin work. And that dream did not fulfill. But one day when I joined an NGO, then first of all, I learned things from that NGO. But I didn't, I didn't plan actually. This happened very, I would say, it was a very unplanned, I would say. And I became a teacher because I was very, fond of competition.
That's amazing, Tulsi. Thank you so much for sharing. I think becoming a teacher is sometimes our dream. Like, I know people that are a teacher that either their dream was to be a teacher or it was never their dream to be a teacher and they were surprised that they loved teaching. So it's really interesting to see both sides of stories. Thank you. So, my friends, something that I wanted to go to over here is expressions with the word dream. So here I'm sorry, they're quite small, so I can read them out to you. But I want you guys to try and give me the meaning. If you don't know, try based on context. If you do know, let's talk about it. So the first expression I have here, dream big. What does that mean? Dream big. And can you use it in a sentence?
You have to dream you have to dream your dreams in a big way.
Yeah. So can you give an example?
It's like you don't dream like open a small workshop for my dream to make a small workshop to maintain the cars and tuning cars. No, dream to have a big company like any big company in cars.
Perfect, Omar. Exactly. Dream big. We know big. So don't have a small dream. Think about all the possibilities, the different options. Always don't limit yourself in that sense. People who dream big often can achieve big things as well because they have that confidence. Confidence is one of the major keys to that success. Other areas as well, skill, sometimes luck, but one piece is having that confidence and that faith or passion within yourself. Okay, amazing. The next phrase we have here is living the dream. What does it mean if I say, I'm just living the dream?
I can tell it. When you receive something big that you wanted a lot of years ago, and now you have it. So maybe it's a trip, maybe it's a new place you go,
Yeah.
and at this moment, you find the living the dream. Oh, I want to go to London, and yes, I'm here now, and that's the moment of living the dream.
Exactly. That's a wonderful example. So you have maybe been working hard to have a better life, a bigger home, or a happy family. Maybe you're at the beach and you feel so happy about your life. I'm living the dream. You can also say it in a sarcastic tone, and that can change the context. If you say, I'm just living the dream, then they're meaning the opposite of how they feel. They feel like, oh, this is the worst. I hate this. This is a bad day. I'm living the dream. So you have to pay attention to how you say it, because that will change the meaning and your body language as well. Okay, a pipe dream. Have you heard this expression before? What is a pipe dream?
That's when you have a dream, but you know that it will never come true.
Yeah, sometimes we have those.
You can waste your life on a pipe dream.
Yeah. Do you know anybody that has done this? I think this is something we see in the movies as like a plot in the movie is they have this dream, this goal that they're working towards, but then it all crumbles away. It doesn't work. A pipe dream, for example, not that we can't say nothing is impossible because we always want to try something, but we know that some dreams are difficult, almost impossible to achieve based on where we are in our life, where we live. So many factors. So if I said, someday I dream that I will live on Mars, maybe that's a pipe dream. Maybe that won't happen. And it's not a good thing to work towards. Who knows? Then here, I have in your wildest dreams. You could say in your dreams. You could say in your wildest dreams to give more emphasis. Or you could say never in my wildest dreams. Now, do you know what we mean here? What is a wild dream? The wildest dreams. In my wildest dreams.
Well, people uses that phrase mostly when they're angry, right? Or arguing with someone.
They can, definitely.
Or not necessarily, you know?
Definitely, like, never in my wildest dreams did I think somebody would do that to me. Never did I imagine. And if you say, like, in your dreams, like, don't forget about it, basically. It's never going to happen. In your dreams, in your wildest dreams. It can also be more positive in a surprise, like, never in my wildest dreams did I think I would come here today. So again, it's based on the context that you're saying with, and your body language and your tone. But these are phrases, some of them, that could be more negative or positive. We have here, Dream On. There's a song by Aerosmith, Dream On. And this can also be usually more negative, but it could be positive. What does it mean if somebody says, dream on? What do you think?
Maybe you are, I'm just guessing that maybe you are in a dream, maybe. You are going to have your dream, or completing your dream, maybe. I'm just guessing.
That's okay, it's good to guess. It's always good to guess, especially with an expression we don't always know. So dream on is like, almost like give up, you're joking, like not gonna happen. Similar to in your wildest dreams, like not gonna happen, dream on, move on. And dream come true. It was a dream come true. What does that mean?
Maybe a dream that's fulfilled.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of literal, actually, in some ways. So your dream come true. Do you have an example for you of a dream come true? Think of one. Maybe you haven't had one yet, but you will. Dream come true. If you think of like any princess romance novel, things like that, it's a dream come true, they meet their prince, that kind of story. But it can also be a dream that has come true. Again, our students moving to the United States is their dream, for example, and they're here, and their dream has come true. Yeah. Okay. Now, I've a question here I wanted to ask you guys. This or that? You have to choose, and you have to give a reason why. Sweet dreams or wild dreams? Have you heard the expression, sweet dreams, before?
Yes.
What does it
When
mean?
you go to bed.
Yeah.
To sleep well?
Yes,
maybe?
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
To sleep well, to have a good night, we say, sweet dreams. So here it says, sweet dreams or wild dreams? What kind of wild? I don't know. Maybe. I think sweet dreams would be much better. Much better. But that's my preference, this or that. Dream job or dream vacation? If you have to choose.
What can be a good option?
If you had to choose one, your dream job or your dream vacation, what would you choose?
than dream job.
And tell me
If
why.
you get a dream job, if you get a dream job, then you'll get your dream vacation automatically.
Yeah, exactly. If you have a dream job, maybe you make your dream money, and therefore you can take more than one dream vacation, right? Maybe.
Yes.
And then chase your dreams or play it safe. What does that mean, play it safe?
Be in your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Never do anything towards achieving your goals.
Mm-hmm. So what would you choose? Chase your dreams or play it safe? What kind of
Chase
person
your
are you?
dreams.
Yeah. Melvin, tell me about your dreams. What is your dream for the next 2 years?
Well, for the next 2 years, I haven't given much thought about it, but I'm trying to save some money here in order to, have my own place
That would be amazing.
with my family.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm working towards that,
Very
trying
good.
to set some money apart.
Yeah. That's amazing. That's a wonderful dream to have. Everybody dreams to have a good home to provide for their family. 100%. A lot of people find, in general, I'm coming back to chase your dreams or play it safe, that a lot of times if you play it safe too much, you never achieve your dreams. But if you always chase your dreams, you may not always have the security that you need. It can be risky chasing your dreams. We see people who fail, who lose things, and it can be difficult. And so maybe it's their dream to travel the world, but they think, oh, but if I have a family, or oh, it's so expensive, then they limit themselves. Even if they have the dream, but they don't chase the dream. Very interesting. And then dream alone or dream together? This or that. I think in general, when it comes to alone or together, it means are you in a partnership or with your friends or family? If you're with a partner, it's so important to dream together, of course, to think about your goals as a family and as a partnership, but it's also important to dream, to have your own dreams and goals. So you don't want to forget about that. That's something that I think about is you should dream alone and together in order to have the same freedom as a human that has your own thoughts and dreams and as a partnership that has goals together. So these are things that I want you guys to consider and think about in your life. When we talk about preferences, this or that, what preference do you have? Why do you have that preference? So I'm going to go back here. What was your dream job when you were a child? Do you remember? I'm going to come back over here in a moment. What was your dream job when you were a child? It's maybe different now, maybe the same, but when I was a child, my dream job was to be a chef. I love to cook, but I don't want to do it as a job. No, I like teaching. But as a child, my dream job was not a teacher. It was a chef. So let's talk over here. What was your dream job as a child? Do you remember?
I wanted to be a pilot.
Nice.
But I never did anything. I never worked trying to achieve that dream.
Yeah, that's okay. Sometimes we have that dream because we, for example, watch a fun movie as a child and we're like, oh, I want to be a pilot. But oh my gosh, the work that goes into becoming a pilot, extreme. So much work. Definitely. Anybody else? What was your dream job when you were a child?
For me, I wanted to be a gamer, streaming on Facebook, YouTube.
Yeah.
Games.
Now, have you achieved that dream?
No.
That's okay. We know that there are many streamers out there, and there are many, not everybody is like the biggest streamer in the world, but there's so many streamers out there having fun. So if that's your dream.
When I talked with my dad, he
I
yelled at me.
I think an Egyptian dad might have a difficult time understanding streamers.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. I feel for you. I feel for you.
How you can be a gamer?
Yes, exactly. Oh, you guys, I'll open the chat here so that I can see. Amanda, you said that you wanted to be a painter. Is that what it said here? Let me get to the bottom. An actress. You wanted to be an actress. Ooh, is there anybody here that wanted to be an actress or an actor when you were a child? I liked to be dramatic, but I don't know if I would. I might get stage fright and be scared to stand in front of everybody. Anybody else? What was your dream job when you were a child?
When I was a child, I wanted to be a firefighter.
I love it. I love it. A big, strong firefighting woman. I love it.
Yes. And but after when I grew up, I went to a job, and then I participated to the emergency group.
Yeah.
Inside of this, so I have this experience as one day a firefighter. So
That's cool. Living your childhood dream. That's funny. I love that. That's awesome. Wow. And the equipment that a firefighter has to wear, so heavy. So heavy.
And more than this, you have to train a lot.
Yeah. Oh, so much. So much.
Yeah, the smoking house.
Yes. You have to be very physically in shape. You have to be strong.
Yes.
Your mind has to be strong. It's a lot of like...
But today, it's a challenge for me. Go to gym.
Yes, me too. I hear you.
I'll be a failure. Yes.
That's okay. I wouldn't make it as a firefighter either. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing, amazing. Anybody else? What was your dream job when you were a child? Did you have a dream? Did it change over time? When I was a child, I wanted to be a chef. But then when I was a teenager, I wanted to be a journalist. That changed. I didn't want to be a teacher until I was in college. It took some time. Amazing. Amanda, gym crush, a childhood crush, Jim Carrey. I love it. I love it. Okay, so this was, where do we go back? Ooh, I want to go back to sleeping dreams for a second and ask you guys a question about dreams related to sleeping and being awake. Number one, I want to ask you, have you ever daydreamed? Do you guys know the word daydream? What is a daydream?
I think daydream means that dream that you see when your eyes are open.
Mm-hmm. So it's almost like, to me, it's kind of like when you're thinking and you're just like looking around, you're thinking and you're imagining other things. Even though you're here, your mind is not here. It's thinking about something else. And I often daydream, not almost consciously, but more about like what is going to happen in the rest of my day. Some people daydream about like their dreams in the future, or in the movies you see them dreaming about a crush, a boy, a girl. But often I think I just daydream about what my plan will be for the rest of the day. I just end up thinking about how my day will go, and I'm just imagining in my head. But people have all kinds of daydreams. Do you find yourself someone who daydreams? Head in the clouds, that's a good one. Have you guys ever had a daydream before? And then people say, wake up, pay attention. We see that all the time in the movies, at least. So something that I also want to ask you guys about is, people say that dreams that we have at night have meaning. Have you ever heard of if you see something in your dream that it has a meaning behind it? Because I want to know. For example, they say that when you are dreaming, you're kind of processing different things that are maybe going on in your life. Who knows? And they say that all these dreams have meanings, or symbols in the dream has a meaning. If you see a snake, if you see a bird, if you lose a tooth, so many different things. I heard from somebody once that it was kind of more dark, that if you would, in your dream, you lose a tooth falls out, that somebody in life would die. But to me, that's maybe not real. But have you guys ever heard, what symbols in dream have a meaning? What do you know?
Like, for instance, here we believe that if you dream with snakes and things like that, like snakes mostly, it's like enemies.
Yeah.
Like people that doesn't like you, that they may try to do something against you, or that you have people that has envy towards you. That's what they believe.
That makes a lot of sense.
Other
Definitely.
people believe when you dream with a casket or you're in a funeral, that someone close to you is gonna get married.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Not die. Huh. That's different. That is very interesting. So that's wonderful examples of what I'm thinking of, is sometimes the things that we dream have another meaning. There's a lot of websites. I remember searching when I was younger, like, I had a dream about a chair under the table. What does that mean? And it means nothing maybe, but I remember in the United States we have a lot of websites that would be like dedicated to dreammeanings.com and things like that. Yeah. So
Believe it or not, I used to do that in the past, and we had a 2-digit lottery.
yeah.
Like from 00 to 99. And sometimes I had a dream, and I went to Google and searched for the meaning of the dream and the number related to whatever I was dreaming. And sometimes I hit the lottery and that number, which they didn't pay a lot. But
yeah.
I mean,
But you got it.
Crazy.
Yeah, if you have a dream about certain numbers, play the lottery and see if you win. Definitely. Definitely. Try it out. Oh, that's so interesting, you guys. So we only have
I want to say something.
Yeah, go ahead, Tulsi.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I also had a dream that, I don't know whether you know that, film in US there is Hollywood, and in India there is Bollywood. I saw a movie, okay, I saw in my dream that a particular movie is getting flopped. I don't know, yeah, and it happened. Connected to Hollywood and industry, that some particular movie is getting problem, not doing well. It happens in reality.
Wow. Definitely. Things that we see in movies can come up in our dreams, for sure. For sure. And movies are a big part of our culture. And so it's a huge part of the things that we're talking about, hearing in advertisements. It's almost subliminal messages sometimes. Very interesting. Definitely, I think movies have an influence on my dreams. Movies and series, for sure, for sure. I remember having a lot of dreams when I was younger about the band One Direction. I loved that band, the British band. And I had dreams that, like, I met them. That, like, after the concert, I see them, and I'm like, this is crazy. This is just a dream. And I had a horribly realistic dream one time that, like, I woke up almost in so much shock. It was too much.
Hi, Miss. Good morning, Miss.
Hi, Malcolm. How are you?
I'm fine.
Amazing. We're talking about dreams, Malcolm.
All right.
So my
What you can read the question. You can go back to the question. What they said, look why, please. You're
Exactly.
talking about dream. Dream is like when you dream about something and it not coming true, and when you dream about it, might be coming true or not.
Yeah, the dream could come true. Exactly, or not. You got it, Malcolm. So, my friends, something that I want you to think about, and of course, this is a class where we do mostly talking, but I want you to practice writing always. I love to teach writing. And so something that I want you guys to do, you don't have to do it right now, but when you have time, think about it. I want you to write down your dreams, both the dreams that you wake up from your sleeping and your goals. You can make two separate categories. You should keep track of your dreams just to see what you dream and what you remember.
Miss, 1 second. What is right now question about with G and goal?
Exactly, Malcolm.
All right, I just that me want to ask me.
Of course. Thank you. So, my friends, think about your dreams and write them down. Practice your writing in English always. And then you can practice reading what you've written out loud. But as we talk about dreams, both sleeping dreams and the dreams of our life, our goals, it's so important to practice writing and all of that. And what we do in conversation here today could all be put into writing and practice and vice versa. So that's my homework for you guys for the next week is really think about your dreams, your goals, write them down. Maybe you have a dream for 1 year, for 5 years, for 10 years. We don't know where our life will be in 10 years, but...
Miss, they said it's something, the question where we write on about to Homer.
Yes.
So that can do like, we cannot like Saturday, right, Miss?
Yes, you're right. You're right. Okay, my friends. So, like I said, that's the homework for next week. Thank you guys for joining us this week. We will see you on Monday. Next week is our final exam week here at Approach, and then we will have a 2-week vacation. So we'll see you guys next week, and I hope you have a great weekend. Have a happy Father's Day. Thank you, guys. Thanks. Bye. Bye-bye. Okay, let's see. Everything's good?
It's okay.
Perfect. Let me see here.
I love it.
Thank you. Thank you.